Hi, this is Ben at Ben Gadget, and this is my daughter Adelaide.
Hello.
And we have a Black Friday special. This is an Ender 3 Pro, and we are going to put it together. Well, Adelaide is going to mostly put it together here. So, we're going to open up and see what we got. This is a quite popular 3D printer. And popular because of affordability, and it seems to work well for most people.
Wow.
So I'm gonna get one and put it together and see what it does for me. It's a little bit different than my Prusas, where it's mostly put together and about a third the cost.
Yeah.
So
let's see. We have instructions right first at the top. Lots of
so you can see it's packed fairly well. And here is the screen. And we've got some extrusions. You can go ahead and open those. The manual as well. So this is a Pro, so it comes with bigger extrusions and it comes with an actual Meanwell power supply. So I'm in the US, so once you get your power supply, go ahead and take a look at the voltage selector and switch it to what you have so you don't have any surprises later on down the road. So.
Ooh, it comes with a sticker.
Yay, stickers.
Sticker. Oh, is this a sticker? Maybe not.
Nope.
Aw.
Just piece of paper.
Man.
Alright, so Adelaide.
Alright, yes.
In the US, our power is 110.
Okay.
In Europe, it's 230.
Alright.
So do you see what that one says in there?
230.
So you have to switch that. So take the screwdriver,
Okay.
flip the switch up, and it'll click.
Oh.
There we go.
115.
115. So now we're on US power. It'll be 110, 115, 120, 124, something of that sort. She's getting the owner's manual, or the instruction manuals, and the extrusions out. I'm going to go ahead and lift up the main body of the printer. Actually, it looks like I'm going to get almost everything out. So here is the...
Oh, is that the nozzle?
This is the extruder? No, this is the, the extruder and the axis. And here is...
This looks like it's the clear wrap you use for food.
It is, pretty much. So, again, it is cheap for a reason. We've got a... one of the adjusters aren't even attached. Go ahead and spin that on. More foam. Nothing else in it.
Lots of foam.
And all kinds of fun stuff in at the bottom. Alright, we've got...
Drop in the steady.
we can wait for that.
Alright.
So Z-axis motor. Parts to the filament holder. Power cable. Spatula.
Ooh.
Pulling prints off. Here is our bag of screws that we'll need. Part of the axes. Here is limit switch, memory card, Bowden tubes, filament. Here's some tools.
That's nice.
It is nice. Some more extrusions, Z-rod, and a loose screw in the bottom.
That's not the best. Oops, that's okay.
And an empty box. So we'll go ahead and put the rest of the foam back in the box. Grab this garbage. On the top.
This just came out the bottom.
Z-rod? Beautiful.
I can't unwrap this.
Alrighty. So
Oh, there it is.
that screw that was in there goes to the Z-rod, or the Z motor.
Right. The Prusa's coming with more stuff, I feel like.
Yeah, well, it takes a lot. Yeah, there's a lot more parts to the Prusa.
Whoa. I thought
Sweet.
these weren't connected.
So these are 20 by 40 extrusions.
So I can get the last one.
Beautiful. All right, so now I'm going to put the rest of the tools over here with the rest of the tools I already have. And let's look at the instructions.
That's not the instructions. This is the instructions.
That is, what is this? Thank you for your order. Thank you for your support.
And then this
Thanks
is,
for the chance to get your advice. Cool.
and here's
Hope you
the-
get your advice so you can give them feedback. And a guarantee, a warranty, and 3 months of data purchase. Help
Oh, this is
you
weird.
and up to a year guarantee to keep the goods in good repair. And that's the instructions.
That's weird because this is upside down, and when you open it, it's right side up.
You just gotta unfold it all the way.
Oh.
So we've got some Allen keys.
I've never
Set
seen
of-
instructions unfold.
Huh.
Or purposefully, because sometimes I unfold them when you're not supposed to unfold them. I'm on the wrong side.
Looks like we got some cutters, an acupuncture needle for clearing a nozzle,
Oh. Okay.
and some ball socket Allens, which is awesome, but it's already cut open.
Huh. Probably is it like chopped in there? I don't know.
I don't know.
Okay.
All right, so number 1, all the assemblies. Great. Number 2, the sections.
And then
So it looks like with the extrusions, we have one with 2 holes on one end.
yes,
That one's number 16.
16.
And one with the ones on the side is number 15.
We go. And then the next step's on the back.
Great.
So, step 1.
So we take 15 and 16.
15 and 16, which are these?
This one's 16 and this one's 15. And then we need the
big
actual printer.
parts.
Yes. Yes. I'll slide this up and over, and around and down. Okay.
There's a rainbow.
There is a rainbow of ribbon cables. Okay.
So, 16 is on the left side.
Let's move this
Right.
part a little more. Go ahead and move it over more. There we go.
So 16 is this one, and it goes on the left side. On the shorter.
Right. So that one's 16.
Yep.
And that is going to go, we're looking at here, so it goes on the left side.
Which? Oh,
So take
This
the,
way.
the taller screws
screws. Where's the screws? Oh,
right there.
there's the screws.
Open up the screws. And I think it'll actually tell us the number. Will it tell us the number?
No.
Yeah, M5 by 45. So M5 is how big around it is, and 45 is how long it is. It's in millimeters. So these are M5 by 25s. These are M5s by 45s. Open those up. Let's see if I have a driver for those. Have to use the one they gave us. All right.
Okay, so this one's the
So they go in the bottom.
The holes are on the bottom side.
Holes are on the bottom, and then they go in the bottom. So you see right here, they've got the 2 screws right here. Holes
Oh
right there.
yeah.
So we have to tip this up
Tip it out.
and put a screw goes in here,
Another
and a
one.
screw goes in there.
And there.
All right. So
Now, careful.
we gotta hold this.
Please.
Doesn't matter which way this one goes. Nope.
Nope.
All right. So I'll hold this, and then you can start just hand screwing first. You can look on this side to see where you're at.
Yeah.
It's right in the middle of that. Beautiful. So let's start the next one.
And then in there, and then.
Is it started?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, here we go.
Great.
So I got this
All right.
end. So that's
Yep.
the screwdriver part.
It's easier to do it that way. Well, actually, it might be easier to do it the other way either too.
Seems pretty easy this way. I have no idea.
Great.
That's
Alright.
cool. They just like the screws are just.
Okay, don't get too tight until we tighten the next one.
kind of checking to make sure they don't get it, so I don't do them too
Alright, so then do the other side. Use this end.
This side?
And put that in there and just...
Oh?
Yep, you're good.
Oh, it is actually.
Yep. So use one hand to kind of push down and make sure it's all the way down in there. And so push with that hand, and then while you're pushing there, just gently pull up with it right here. There you go. Whoa, whoa, that's good.
Okay.
Just next to a little tight, and then do in there. So put it in. So this hand's making sure it doesn't come out of the bolt, so it doesn't strip it.
There,
So,
that way.
and then just, yep, that's pretty good. All right, so now let's do the same thing the other side. When I'm setting this down, I'm trying to set it down so it doesn't damage any of the wires that are on the front.
Top. Now I need the other two. I thought I already have the bolts on there. Or the nuts. Are they bolts?
Those are bolts.
Those are bolts.
Nuts are the part that screws onto the end of it.
Oh.
There we go.
So
And which way does that go? Let's take a look. So it shows that there's the screws are towards the bed, and there's a longer section and a shorter section.
What? Really?
Yep. So no, look here and see how far it is from the top to the first hole, and then from this hole to the bottom hole. So it says the section that you've got more space, see, between the hole and the top is the longer section that's supposed to go on top, which is the way you have it. From here to here is longer than here to here.
Holes are on the left side.
Well, yes, but the holes would be on the left side this way as well.
Sure.
But that one's backwards, so you want it that way. All right.
Oh.
And then we're gonna move that out of the way. You know what this is called? It's not a rainbow cable; it's a ribbon cable.
Oh, it should be called a rainbow cable. Because there's
Yeah.
rainbow.
But it's flat like a ribbon. You might be able to call it a rainbow ribbon cable. There you go. So
This is difficult.
it is. That's why I have a helper. Can I help you?
Yeah.
You want to do this side or that side?
I can't hold the
Do you want me to screw it or do you want me to hold it?
Sure. Yeah.
All right.
Because I cannot do both at once. This is quite hard.
Let's see. I feel like that one's going in. I got this one the wrong way. I think is it? There we go, maybe. There we go. Is it all flat on that side?
Yeah, looks flat.
Great.
Perfect.
Now what's step 2?
Select the correct input voltage to match your local means. We already did that.
Yep. What pieces do we need?
We need the 2 pieces of M5X8.
So M5 by 8 millimeters long.
And
M5 by 8?
yep. And we need the 2. We need, but these ones are longer. These are M4X20. And we need
M4 by 20?
And we need these 2 pieces. So we need that piece.
This is the power supply.
Power supply. And
then we need the screen.
The screen.
All right.
So the power
Sure, let's put the power supply on first.
supply goes right where?
So,
Is that back?
so if you look, here's the front of it, which is here.
Right.
And then this shows this part on this side and this part empty. So we have it facing the front.
Right.
And then the power plug is on the outside and it's behind the rail. So flip it like that, and it sits right here on the rail. And if you look, there's a screw threaded place here.
Yes.
And one there.
For this one, do we need...
We're going to need the longer ones because it's got to go all the way through this extrusion.
Oh, so we need the big long ones, and we need screwdriver.
You need the Allen key.
Allen.
All right, so let's put the top one in, and then I'll hold it up. There you go. And a really good way to make sure we don't strip the bolts is go ahead and put that in. Oh, it is a smaller one.
Oh.
That the right one? That's the right one. All right.
Okay.
So, oops, accidentally got it started. So, when you start something, you turn it. Yep, go ahead and put it in. So we turn it right to tighten it.
Yep.
But a really good way to make sure we don't strip it is first go left until it. So you're gonna go left, and then it's gonna kind of click. You should feel a. Oh, there you go. So go backwards, and it's going to go off the very end of the thread. And then once it goes to the end of the thread, then you go right to tighten it, and you'll know. Go ahead. You'll know you didn't cross thread it because you've got the threads all the way lined up.
Oh.
All right, so that's good. Started. Now let's get the next one.
Okay.
So same thing. Put it in.
Possible. I'm gonna make sure.
There you go. So push it all the way. I don't think is that far enough in? There you go.
No, like that, and then we tighten it.
Yep.
If it's going in, I don't know.
Let's see. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and push it forward and see where it's hitting on there. Yep. That should be. There we go. There. You hear that click?
Yeah.
And now you go forward.
Okay.
And we know we're lined up great. All right, so let's go ahead and stop for a second before we get that done, and then we'll turn around and show, because the camera's on the other side, unfortunately. So here are the two screws for the power supply, one here and one here. Yeah, we didn't show the bottom of this either.
Oh, yeah.
So when you're putting on the extrusions, there's a bolt here, and a bolt here, and a bolt here, and a bolt there. So we'll go ahead and tighten up that power supply.
Oh, wait, Daddy.
Move all the cables. There we go. Perfect.
And tighten the top one. Find the right spot. Wait.
Yep. Keep going.
Right.
It just. And these don't have to be crazy tight. We want to get them tight enough they're not going to rattle, but we don't want to tighten them so tight we're going to strip out the threads.
Oh, yeah. That'd be bad.
Yep. Just give it an extra little snug.
I think it's good.
So.
Yep.
All right. And the top one.
Make sure. There we go.
Perfect. All right. So now we're going to do.
Now do the screen.
Yes.
Really gently. The screen's nicely packaged.
It is. I
It's,
think it's probably already open on top.
oh, it is.
We need two M5x8s. We've got 4 of them, so we'll put 2 over here. You go ahead and put them back on the package. That way we don't get confused on which size they are.
What?
The extra screws.
Okay.
All right.
Can I pull this off?
Nope, that's
Nope.
just a sticker saying when it passed quality control and the
Alright.
date. So it looks like it was about 3 months ago, almost 4 months ago. Okay, so it says we've got 2 screws. Those are actually going to go in the extrusions in the front here.
Okay.
So you're going to put a screw in this one and a screw in that one, I believe.
This one and this one?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay.
So and then this is actually going to be the cable for that, but it doesn't have us hooking it up yet. So.
Oh, yeah, because there's like the. Oh,
Yep.
Sorry. Okay.
So you can go ahead and I find it generally
That's
easier to
okay.
put one in first. You can't put both of them because it's going to be hard. So you can go ahead and stick one in, and I can help you hold it up while you screw it in. You can use that same nut driver as before. Yep. I'll just hold it here close. So I think you can use that one over there too if you want.
Yeah, I like this one better. Oh.
I can't line it up. Do you want to line it up or you want to me to line it up? Oh, all right. Go ahead and tighten it up a little bit.
Oh. There we go. Now it's in there.
Nice.
Just so it's.
Yep. Now start the next one.
So you can get it off. Nope.
Sorry.
It's here.
You go ahead. It might be easier to put it on the end of the screwdriver.
Oh.
Or the Allen driver? It's not a. It's an Allen key, but it's a driver. Because it's got a handle.
In.
No? There you go.
There we go. See the hole?
There we go.
And now screw it in.
Yep. Then we can go ahead and make that tight, and we'll tighten the next one. Nice. And I don't need to hold that anymore.
Okay. I can get it in the hole. Oh.
And then just, again, make sure you're all the way into the screw so we don't strip it.
Oh.
Nice.
There we go.
All right. Step 3.
Oh gosh. We need
That part. We need a
That
part
part.
number 9.
part. This is not. Is that it?
I believe that's it.
I can't open it.
You like help? You slide it. Oh, good job. You just dump all the parts out.
I don't feel like dumping it because it's all these nice parts. So this
Is not it.
is not it.
It will be oily though.
Probably. Yes.
These are some, I think that's a spare nozzle. It should have a nozzle on the hot end already. It does. So we have a spare nozzle,
That's nice.
some spare couplers, and some spare collet clips for the Bowden tubes.
It's a little. I don't know if it's might just be so.
All right. So it's got the Allens and the T-nuts on them already, which is
Yes.
great.
And it goes this way.
So it says, when you put them in, we want the T-nuts to be horizontal, not vertical, because otherwise they'll slip out. And it looks like it slides down in there. And see that part right there? That means that part, which is right here,
Yep.
needs to sit on this part.
So it goes right there.
No. Is that what the picture looks like? It goes there, but it should go the other way. All right, so let's go ahead and move this. It'll be fine.
Okay.
All right, so we're
Now-
gonna slide it in this extrusion. And again here for the video, this little part right here needs to sit on the extrusion. So we're gonna loosen these up a little bit. And the great thing about the T-nuts is we can slide them in.
Ooh,
So
really?
slide in the top. So you wanna have them
In the
that way, horizontal. Yep, and then we're gonna put them in the top and slide it all the way down. But you didn't watch it. One of them went sideways. Go back up. See? One sideways.
Oh my.
All right, so when you put it in, look in the top when you do it. I can tilt it down.
No.
You can loosen it a little more if you want.
I think okay. I just need it to do what it's supposed to do. No. No.
Just start it and then straighten it back up with your other hand. If it doesn't go in there. Yep. So just get it started, and while it's in there, push it with your hand.
If it, I'm not.
Maybe it needs to be loosened a little more. You got it?
Yeah.
All right, and then
No. No. Straight.
you straighten out your piece a little bit. There you go.
Oh no. That was.
There we go.
Yay.
All right, is it all the way down?
There we go. I think so.
So this is the Z end stop. So this is how it knows when it comes all the way back down towards the bed. It's going to click on that end stop, so it knows it's down.
Okay.
So we might have to adjust it later, but that's where it's supposed to
Screw it
go.
in there.
And we're going to gently tighten it, because this is a plastic piece, so we don't want to over tighten it because we could break it. That may or may not be the right size.
I don't think it is. Is this right size?
Well, those should be the same.
It is.
Okay.
Haha.
So snug, but not overly tight. And also, is this still touching on the side? Let's take a look.
It is.
All right, this looks a little crooked. There we go. Tighten the bottom one a little more.
Yeah. Should quite get there.
All right,
You check those?
nice. That'll be fine.
Alright.
We'll check again later if we need to.
Now.
So now we need the Z motor,
The Z motor.
the
The Z rod.
rod.
The rod.
This is a threaded rod.
Threaded rod. And the.
To 4x18p. So
Okay.
these say 4x18p. There are 2 of them. Hey, we got just what we need. All right, so now it says to do what?
To grab where you get the. Okay, so it's on the back side.
All right.
We need the 8th piece.
The which?
It says 8.
Oh yes, 08, which happens to be the Z motor.
Okay. Makes sense, Z rod, Z motor.
Yep.
Makes sense. Okay, so in the
So we
back
want
of it. And it
2
needs to go
screws
this way.
into here. Oh, what am I doing?
just. Oh.
Alright, so let's
Oh, because this is the back end.
see.
Or is that the back
We
end?
got the correct side. It's just trying to show.
Oh, yeah.
So this is where the Z motor sits and the 2 screws that it goes in. And there you go. So set that in and let's see what.
Right there.
Is this the right one?
Oh, no, it looks
Right.
like it's going to connect with right there. So
Yep.
this.
So we need one in here and one in there.
What's there? It's a little hard with the big motor. There. Let's see.
So we get one started and then stop and get the other one started.
Okay. Oh.
There we go. Then, all right. And then make one gently snug and then go do the other one and then snug up the first one again.
I can't get it out.
Yeah, just kind of wiggle up and down a little bit and it'll pop out. Make sure it's all the way in. There you go. And then go tighten the first one again. All right.
Okay.
Now we need to put the threaded rod in there. So grab the threaded rod.
Let me put it
Slides in there.
There.
All right, and then when we tighten these, we want them not all the way down the very bottom. So I'm going to lift it up just a little bit,
Yep.
and then you're going to tighten these two.
Oh, there's more? Which one? This one?
I believe so.
Oh, that is a screw.
Yep. And then,
Did you know?
are you in it?
Yep.
There you go. All right, so tighten that. So that's going to tighten this part of the coupler onto the Z rod.
So
Then we're going to tighten the bottom one onto the motor itself.
So it don't move.
So it actually can, so it can move it.
Oh, it's
So the motor can spin the
already-
rod.
It's already.
All right, already tight?
Yep.
Let's look at the back page.
Do, 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 do. Oh, got more complicated.
So we flipped the instructions over.
Step 5.
Step 5. What do we need?
Screws.
Which screws?
We need 2 pieces M4 16 times
M
16.
by 16.
M by 16.
So we need 2 of these.
And which one of these do we need?
Number 18. It does matter.
Okay. And we'll get the back.
Well, we can. Okay,
What?
we can do it that way. Sure.
No, cat.
Hey, look, a kitty cat.
Kitty, 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 kitty.
All right, so we can actually just look ahead and see that step 10 needs number 19. And it's got 2 holes on each side, and this one only has 1. So that's the one we need.
That's what we need. And we need it.
And we need. Yep.
Okay.
So M by 16s, M4 by 16s, one of those.
And it goes this way, because then the
We
screws can go
need
in.
this piece,
Wow. Cookie, cookie, cookie.
which has the extruder motor on it.
Yep.
This is a Bowden setup.
Yep.
And the X-axis motor.
XX.
X-axis. This is the Y-axis that moves front and back. The X-axis will move the extruder left and right.
Okay.
And the Z-axis moves it up and down.
Okay.
X, Y, and Z. And then we need the, guess those weren't all extras. Where's the,
Screws?
no, these. All right, so we need
This one.
to put one of these. Needs to get screwed into that.
That.
So
Which
this
way?
is
Does
the
it go-
Bowden tube coupler.
Does it go that way?
Yep.
It?
Yep. So we're gonna screw that in there, and then
Just so
we're gonna
it's snug?
we're gonna
or-
give it snug and then just a little more.
Okay, like this?
Yep. Just barely, just a little bit. So a little bit higher. So you're on the threads. There you go. And just that's good. Just a little bit.
Okay.
Okay. So that's in there.
Mhm.
And now we need to take this. How is that in the picture? Like this? No.
No.
It
I don't know.
It says back. Looks like that. There we go.
Okay.
Here's the motor.
There's the
There's
motor. Yep.
the idler. And
So where does
then
this go? Oh, it goes, right
there's
there.
2 screws.
Right there. Goes this way.
All right. So is
Right.
it? Well, look at the holes in here.
The
So look, there's a
hole.
one hole on the end.
That. And that'd be that hole, right?
Yes. All right. So look at this. See how this one's closer to this end, and there's more space here, and then in the picture, there's more space on the left side and less space on the right side. So
Just go face down. No.
I'm gonna set it. Let's see here. How does it go?
That. And then you go
I think it goes just like
Just-
that.
right there.
All right. So you gotta put the screws.
Which one is the big guy?
Let's put it on the end and see if it fits. Which one fits?
One second. We can get it on.
I think it's the other one.
Yeah. Maybe it does. Come on, right. Oh.
I got it.
Okay.
So for those following home alone at home, for those following along at home, it's a 2.5 millimeter.
2.5.
All right, so that screw, one needs to go inside that hole in there, and one needs to go inside that hole. So you're not going to be able to put it on first. You have to take it off the end of that.
And go through there.
Yeah, but you have to put it in that hole first, and we're going to have to get them started.
How
If
do
you
I do
want,
that?
we can take this off,
How?
and you can put it through. You
That
stick
way?
one in each hole,
Possibly.
and just think, you've got fingers like half the size of mine. And one in that one. There we go.
Oh.
Now,
Gotcha.
we've got them in there.
Mhm.
We're going to set this back on here. And it's got a notch out. See that the cutout in the top of the extrusion? There's not one on that side.
Right.
And that's for the screw here.
Right.
So now, through the very top,
Oh.
and just start one.
Wait. That one, the screw is crooked. I can. There we go. Oh, that is the wrong way. So am I going the wrong way?
Yep.
Or right way?
So that's the wrong way. There we go. So you just got to get it started in there.
Fiddle.
Is it lined up? I can't see from where I'm at, really. Yeah, this is kind of heavy, so.
I think it is.
How did that happen?
I pulled it out and it just
Oh.
fell.
All right, so do you want to start the one beside it first?
Yeah, because this is just not working.
All right.
So, it goes this way.
Righty, nope, that's lefty loosey. There's righty tighty.
There we go.
Okay, no, wait, stop. It shouldn't be that hard to start with.
Sorry.
So we don't want to get it crooked in there. Okay,
And then we gotta
so
get the
then
other
put that one in that hole. We can flip it around if you need to come from the other side. Oh, nice. All right, so then we'll take that one out.
Okay. Now. Oh, let's go.
So
move
get it in there.
forward.
We can move this forward or back until. There we go. All right.
You know?
So you get that one almost tight, and then you go tighten the other one. And then go back and tighten the first one again.
I can get it out.
Yeah, they stick in there sometimes. All right. Feel comfortable with that?
Mm-hmm.
Sweet.
Nice and tight.
All right. So now we need the triangle part, and we need the hot end,
The hot end.
which is actually connected to the printer.
Oh,
Let's see.
do we have to disconnect it then?
Nope.
No? Oh, got it. It's under the.
It's okay. It's not gonna hurt anything. There we go. All right. So hot end nozzle,
Oh.
and it shows this part.
I need screws. M4 X16.
You can just say M4 by 16.
M4 back 16. Okay.
And so those are the ones right here.
Yep.
M4 by 16. I know this was open.
Huh.
There we go.
Now,
So we want, so this is like this.
it's like this.
And you put
Oh,
this one on
like a check
first.
mark.
Yep. Alright, so when you slide this on first, because these actually have rollers. No, we're going to slide it.
No.
See, it's on the extrusion here.
Oh,
So you're gonna just bend that up like that. Put that in the grooves like so. Slide it down.
Woo!
Now,
Oh.
we need to bolt this one onto here.
Like that.
Is that what the picture shows?
Let's see.
Pretty much.
Yeah. So this needs to go right there.
Yep. So I'll hold this.
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
Make sure it's in the
Yep.
grooves. There we go.
All right. And then the next one.
Oh, no, not crooked.
It's kind of okay until you get in there. There we go. Now go.
And you make sure. Oh.
There you go. Beautiful.
I'm going to tighten this just so it's in there. So I can go back and tighten this one.
Yep. And that allows them the whole plate to go down evenly. If you tighten one too tight sooner, or too tight too soon, it could pinch this side and not allow this side to go down flat. So you get it kind of close, making sure it's flat but not too tight to let the other one move.
Nice and snug. Make sure this one's snug. Yep.
All right.
Now.
Step 7.
So
So it says
we need
that little thing over there on the right. And
this really cool thing.
do we need to flip it over?
Flip it over. Oh, this?
Yep.
Let's see. Yes.
All right.
Because this part.
Exactly.
And that part's on
And then we need to flip it again.
that ways.
And then that hits you in the face.
And it says tighten.
Yes.
That way.
So let's put,
Right there.
and I'll look on the other side of that. What does the other side of that look like? What does this look like?
Oh, right.
Got those T-nuts in there
so
again.
it says
So you can loosen them.
this way.
Yeah, it's got to be opposite, perpendicular to the extrusions.
That one's too small. Thank you.
You're welcome. So you might need to hold the one in the back when you loosen it.
This one?
Yep. So there you go. So it actually loosens instead of just spinning the T-nut in the back. There we go. All right. So now, go ahead and.
There we go.
Put
So
it in
now we need to be this ways.
Nope. It's the other ways.
Oh, this one?
Yep. Because it's going to slide in the end of it. Just like that. I can hold this up a little bit for you. Yep. You can probably push, like, yeah, exactly. So there, rotate the. Here, I'll try to rotate this better.
Just make sure it's straight. Yep.
Sweet.
Now we.
So we're going to gently tighten these. We're going to have to tighten them more. This is how we tighten the belt, adjust the belt.
Oh, it's crooked.
It is a bit crooked. We'll want to. There we go. There we go. All right. So you don't have to tighten it that tight yet because we're going to have to move it.
Sorry.
Now we need the belt.
Now we need.
Do you have a belt?
No. We need this one? No.
We need a belt. Hey, look, I've got a belt. Think that's going to fit you?
No.
That's loud.
That is it.
All right. So this is a
Soft.
G2 style. I'm not sure which thread pattern and pitch it is. So, what does it say on it? It says
Says
2GT. That's the kind of belts it is.
T. What do we need the grooves going inside? Or what is-
We need the
what is this
grooves to
for?
go around the extruder, or the X-axis's teeth. So here are the teeth for the gear.
Oh, okay.
So this is going to go in here around the pulley,
And around.
and we're going to hook it into these.
Oh, okay.
So let's see, where's the start? It says, it doesn't say.
It doesn't.
We're just supposed to do it.
Yeah.
Okay. So, you want to start on that side? All right.
Right?
Yep. You have to go teeth into the inside.
Yep. That's on the side. If I can push this. No.
See, so just pull it up through there. Just poke it up through the top.
Oh.
Not through that one though, but through this one.
Oh.
No.
if I can get it through. Apparently
There we go.
I'm not good at it.
Hey, look, I've got a tool.
Yeah.
Don't use a tool?
Yeah, I can't quite get it.
Just reach in there and grab it. All right. So this needs to hook into this slot right here.
Did I pull it like that?
So we're gonna do it at the end.
Alright.
So
Okay.
this like that.
Oh, and then we do it the other side.
Yep. So make sure to go around the pulley.
Okay. No.
No, that's not good. So you gotta come through here again. You can go off the side when you put it back on the pulley. There we go. And then we need to go under these.
Under the...
Yep, it goes inside the extrusion grooves.
Pushy, pushy. In.
And so if you hold it down, we can go over it. There we go.
There we go. And then... Oh, Daddy.
Oh no, we got wires.
Wires. You have to let go of it. Or do it
Wow.
again.
There we go.
Alright. Oh, yep. There we go.
And then now we go over this one you just put on,
Okay.
and then hook it into that. And you need help?
With a tool. You go with that.
Oh, well, it's getting kind of tight to start with. I mean, it's supposed to be tight.
Yeah.
There we go. Now, that's going to be too loose though. So now we need to loosen these screws
Oh.
and tighten them. So,
Loosen and tighten them?
yeah, makes sense, huh? So we're going to loosen the screws and then we're going to tighten the belt. So
this
loosen
way.
that one and then just loosen that a little bit. And now I'm going to use my thumb to push on the idler pulley. There we go.
And you tighten
And now you're going to tighten them. There we go. You might tighten that one just a little more.
Okay.
All right. So now, the belt is fairly tight. We can adjust it later if we need.
Okay.
That's all it is. We loosen these two screws, and then the more we push this out, that pulls the belt tighter. And it just runs inside there. See?
Okay. Oh, that's cool. So now we're on step 9.
9.
9.
9.
9. Don't
All right.
tighten too tight. Okay. So we need
What?
this. Need to attach it to the bed, to the printer, not the bed.
Is it?
Right? Because
I don't know. All right.
it's this part that we just did. And
Yep,
then
but this is upside
this.
down.
Yeah. Because this is the printing part. And it goes on
Z rod.
over here. It needs to be on the front side. Oh, no, the side.
Oh, these don't. It says don't tighten these too tight.
Okay.
Let's try to find these. All right, so those are them.
we're
So
gonna do
this
it.
goes on top
Okay.
of this. So we've got these. What do they call those?
I don't know.
They're bearings. They're on bearings. They're the V-groove wheels, I guess you'd call them. And then this is what
Where this goes
the
to?
Z-rod goes through. And so these go on both sides of the uprights like that.
Just.
Wheels all the way, and then
Oh.
we need to put that inside that. There we go. And
Alright.
now you need to slide this around so you can see a little better. So now you've got to spin the Z-rod
Spin.
until it threads into this, and you can thread it down. So you can
Okay.
just spin that.
This.
Yep.
Which
and,
way? Left or right?
The other way. Now the next set of wheels are going to contact. Okay, keep going. There. Now they're in all of them. Want to make sure this goes down a little farther. Beautiful.
That good? Oh,
I think that's good.
right. Woo.
Now,
Now step 10.
so it says it doesn't want to tighten those too tightly, but we didn't loosen them. But I guess we need to check and see if they are loose. I think it's this one. Well, they're already just barely snug. Seems good.
It's just making sure.
Well, I think maybe we can loosen it and we can recenter this maybe. Because it's not centered in this hole. There. Now we'll gently tighten it. All right.
So we need this.
Yes.
And we need the M5 by 25.
Yes. That's these. How many do we need?
Okay. There's these 4 pieces
It
as well.
does. Needs 4 pieces of these. That's four screws. And we need 2 plastic caps and a 19. Hey, look, I've got 2 plastic caps.
I have 19 here.
All right, so put 19 up on top.
19 on top. Where's on top? Oh!
Up. It's up there.
I'm gonna make
Which way do we need to go?
So,
Doesn't look like it makes a difference. We just have to have the screw heads. So can the screw heads fit in that?
I think so.
Flip it over. No, they go on that side. All right. And then start us one of the screws on the ends, on either end. I think you need this one. Nope, you need the other one.
Right there. Okay, so a little. Let's see here. Okay.
Nice.
That one's.
Yep. And then start the far one on the other side.
Oh. Oh.
Don't think your holes are lined up. Just pick up the whole extrusion. There you go. That was easy.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna get a screwdriver just give it a little bit more, then I can.
And also, if you hold this here, you can hold it and you can just twist this. This goes around a lot quicker.
That's true. I'm gonna get the other 2 in.
You need to start it. You know what? That's not the right size screwdriver.
It's not?
Nope.
It's too small.
Try that one. That'll work a whole lot better. It's like something doesn't look right here. Does that work better?
Yeah.
Beautiful. Get the other one started.
Forgot about that one. Put this one tight or
You can make that one. Just make it snug. Don't make it completely
like all
tight.
of them?
Yeah.
All of them just snug?
And then go back and tighten them. I think we need a kitty again.
Yeah. These and tighten.
Yep. And then you can use the other end to tighten them all the way. When you get done with those.
Yeah, it wasn't quite close enough.
You can go ahead and just switch to the other end for that one. Oh, that's tight. Nope, that's the right way. I just don't. This doesn't need. Yeah, this doesn't need to be Gorilla tight.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it needs to be tight, but we don't want to, because this is just aluminum and the screw is steel, so it'll end up ripping out the aluminum if you do it too tight.
Oh, that won't be good.
No. I don't have any extra of this extrusion. So that'd be a sad day. There you go.
Just like that.
All right. What's the next step? Oh, the caps.
Oh, yes, the caps.
We have to make them look pretty.
So,
They just go on the ends, see?
on the tops?
They go
No. Up.
like that.
Oh, wait. Okay.
There, flip this around. I know, we get to take the sticky off, or the protector off.
Oh, the one way it can't go, I put it that way. Oh,
All right.
but, okay.
Now,
Now, step 11. Yes. You need
which is the filament. spool holder.
These two. Was this 3D printed, isn't it?
No.
No.
That's injection molded. All right. So it says we need that, and we need...
We need M5 by 8.
How many?
2 pieces. 2.
All right.
And M5 T-nut 2.
Perfect.
Pieces.
I happen to have 3 of them.
Give them an extra one. Or maybe do it later. Okay.
I hope I have an extra one. Be nice to have a spare.
Yeah.
All right.
So, this goes on this.
Yep. So unscrew the nut. Other way. There you go. Yep.
Oh, just like
Really?
that?
It should come all the way off. Let me see. Oh,
I busted
nope.
out.
It's not actually a screw.
Oh.
You have to line it up and then pull it off. That's weird.
Oh.
All right. So
okay,
which
wait,
way?
which way does it go? It goes this way because you can see the.
Yep. Perfect.
Does it matter which way?
Just like that. And then
This. Make sure it stays on.
push it forward and then twist it around.
This.
Get it?
Still no.
So you gotta line up the. So you gotta line up the piece. There you go. There you go. Keep tight.
You take that. I don't know if I can. And then we need to get the 2 screws and the T-bolts.
T-nuts.
T-nuts.
So we can't put those on yet.
Oh.
So you actually have to put the T-nuts in here
Oh,
first.
what? That's weird.
So which way? It says,
This way.
well, front or back? It's kind of
Front.
doesn't help. Yeah.
Front.
So that goes towards the back. So I'll spin this around towards you. There we go.
Now.
So those drop in there with the other way. So the threads are up. Flip them over. There you go.
This way.
Yep, and just drop them in.
Here? Just right here?
Yep. You might need to grab a screwdriver or something to get them in there straight. So if you want, you can put the other one on here. Just drop it on the top.
Oh.
Other way. Flip it over. Yep. And then you just go like this. It's kind of cheating. So now, when you screw that in there, that nut's gonna flip sideways and get tight.
Oh, okay.
Man,
So
you
does that work
put them in there like perfect.
Wee! That and
I think that's no.
this one? Nope. This one? This one. No, it's
Nope.
big.
Is it this one? Do you have a smaller one? Yeah, it's that one.
This one. I wasn't sure. So,
There
is
you
that the right way?
go.
Eh.
No.
Eh.
It's there. You just gotta tighten it.
It's hard.
It is. Why do you think I wanted little hands?
Oh yeah, it's going in. It's
There we go.
weird.
All right, so it's down to the other one. There we go.
It's hard. It's weird because you have to like the top of it. It can't go. It has to like.
There. Perfect. Now as you tighten them, let's see here. Let's just put that. So this is going to feed off here
It's the filament holder.
into here.
Okay. Now
So
what do you use?
when you do the same thing, just go ahead and tighten that all the way there.
This way?
We're almost done. Nope.
No, that's on.
Righty tighty.
It's weird.
I know. I didn't make the rules.
No, other way.
There you go.
Do I use this to make sure it's tight? Or
Yeah, only a little tighter than that.
I can find the right way for it to pop in there.
Should keep coming my way, maybe. Or maybe that isn't the right one. Is that not the right one?
Well, we
I
tightened it
used
with this
the
one.
wrong size. That's not the right one.
I think it should be this one. This one.
It's going to be a 3 millimeter. It's kind of not the best screw, actually.
Just doesn't really fit anything.
It's, there. All right.
Yep, that's it. Alright, so now we're on the last step, step 12. We need to hook everything up.
Yay, my favorite part. I love wiring. All right. So we're going to set this on its side.
We need all the...
I'm going to set it the other way. Well, not that part yet. We gotta hook these wires up.
Okay.
Okay, so the hot end's already pre-wired.
Yeah.
The fan,
That's nice.
the part cooling fan, the extruder fan, and the extruder are already wired up. Those come back to down here.
Where do we hit
We gotta hook all these up.
ribbon wire?
Yes. The question is,
Let's see.
do we have to open any of that up or not? So the Y end stop's already connected. The Y motor's connected. These say X, E, and X. So
E X X D Z. Or E X
do, do, do,
Z.
do. Where does it say to hook them up to?
It doesn't say, it shows. Okay, so the E one hooks up to that right there.
So those all come up to
It says left.
right. So it's actually going to come up to this set of stuff up here. So we can do that in a second. The power supply cable has a cable in it.
Oh. But we need to hook to this, I'm guessing.
Yes. These are called XT60 connectors. They only go together one way.
So I'm guessing it's this. No, that way.
Yep. Beautiful.
Okay.
This
Rainbow ribbon.
goes into the display. And which one does it say it goes to? Right there.
This one.
What is that?
The furthest to the right.
What's the number?
XP3.
Yep, EXP3. All right, so look on here.
XP3.
Which one's 3?
This one.
All right. It's got a little notch in it, so it only goes one way.
Should I go down this way?
I don't know. Doesn't really tell us. We can choose to go either way. Do we want to go on this side? This side's probably more out of the way of that stuff. So we can just get some extra. Yep. Beautiful.
Boom.
And then
And then we need.
let's see here. You know what? It's got
It's twisted.
does it have a twist we can take out? Go this way. Yeah, let's
Unplug it.
you got it in there good.
Yep.
Alright, so plug it in that way.
That way. That way.
There we go.
And then
Good
make
job.
sure it don't fall out.
Alright, and now the X and the Z and stuff. Those are all on the other side.
Okay.
So we'll go like this. So
There's all the wires.
let's go like this first. So this is the Z end stop. And this one says what on it?
Z.
Z. Sweet. So pull this around front.
This way.
Yep, and it's got little tabs in it, so it only goes in one way.
Into this?
Nope, it goes into that right there.
Oh, good.
So if you look, see it's got the two little ridges on top. And if you look on this side, the ridges are on my side.
So that way.
Yep, almost had it.
I can just.
Yep, perfect. Just push. There you go. Clicked.
Yeah.
All right. Now the rest of these are going to connect into the X-axis carriage. So now we need to spin this down farther. All right.
Right. So we have
Which one's that?
this one is E.
So that's extruder. So they aren't all pre-wired. The extruder. Oh yeah, no, because it's a Bowden setup. I'm used to having a direct drive. So the extruder motor is this one.
Okay.
So that plugs into that, and again, it's got just like that. So get it lined up and be gentle. Beautiful.
There.
Sound like it.
That's in all the way.
All right.
Okay. Then this one.
That's the X motor, which is this one.
Oh,
Probably on the bottom. Do we need to flip it over so you can see better?
No, I think I can. Wait. I don't think I need to flip it around. Wait.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't that way. Right?
I can't see. You tell me.
Oh, there's a line. Yeah.
There you go.
Just...
Sounds good.
There we go.
All right. And then the next one is the X-axis in stop, which is right in there.
Oh, gosh.
Again, so thankful for your little fingers. Put my finger in there and, well, I can't see anything because my whole finger covers the whole hole.
There.
Sweet. All right. And we have this one to do still. This is the Z-axis motor, and it's not plugged in. So there's a cable right there. Does it have a Z on it?
I hope it does. If not, that'd be bad. Z.
Beautiful. All right, so plug that one in.
Alright. See if it'll reach. It doesn't reach.
Well, it has to reach. Let's see. Did we do something wrong?
I can't quite reach it.
Let's see.
Not quite.
It'd be a lot nicer if that motor was pointing this way.
Yeah, but it doesn't want to. It's not.
Oh, it'll reach.
Oh, I'm just not quite. Oh.
It's super tight, though. It'd be nice if it had just a little more. All right. I think everything's plugged in.
Woo! So there it is.
So let's plug it in.
Yes.
All right. Oh, and we need to do... Oh, no. We did something wrong.
It's long.
This
Yeah.
should go over that.
Instead of what?
Well, it's going under it, see?
Oh.
Does it say anything about that? It doesn't say... It doesn't show the wiring on there at all.
No.
So we're going to need to loosen these and
Again?
put this over it. Yep, it's got to go on the right side of it. Otherwise, we can't use the full height because when it goes up to the top, the wires are going to pinch.
Oh, so that's what I'm thinking.
However,
No, let's just.
no, wait. The Bowden tube has to be underneath it because it's not going to be able to go over the top.
Yeah, that's confusing.
So this has to go this way.
So that goes in there.
And I guess maybe it does go on this side. It's interesting.
Maybe?
Well, we'll see what happens. All right, so now we've got a memory card. And I bet you it has a cat on it we can print. Because Creality sends cats.
So, we should plug... I wish it just like that.
Infinite power. Why don't you plug that in over here? Let's move this so we can see. Plug. There's a plug-in right behind you on the floor. You can pull it over here. Pull the plug-in over this.
Oh,
Over closer.
how did I pull it from the wall? Please tell me.
Well, it comes from the wall. All right, so then put the memory card in.
Where?
It goes in
Oh.
right
There.
here.
This way?
And I don't know which way it goes in. It probably goes the other way.
But yeah, I think it'll go the other way.
I think you flip it over.
It's just weird because the yellow part.
Yep. Should be contacts up. Nope. Should be contacts up. Like. It's running away.
That way?
Like, yeah. No, the contact's in. That's the way. And then make sure it's actually going in the slot. Ugh,
I want you to do it.
that doesn't sound amazing.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Let's see.
That's where it goes.
There.
There we go.
There we go.
Would you like to pull off the sticky part?
Yes. Let's see. Make sure that the... Oh.
Beautiful. All right, and the power switch is on that side. So we're gonna have to level this as well. Go ahead and turn on the power switch.
Power switch.
Right over here, on the power supply.
Boom.
Hey, no smoke. That's always a good thing. Ender 3 Pro.
Ready.
All right, so let's see if we can level this. So push the button and prepare. And let's go auto home. Let's see if we can home ourselves. Beautiful.
What?
Now, we need to level the bed. Dun dun dun.
How to do that?
I think we'll do that in another video.
Okay.
So, we have an Ender 3 Pro.
Built.
It is built. It is homed.
And it's working.
But it's not leveled. So
Right.
we'll do that. This thing is right at my eye level. We'll do that in just a few moments in another video. Thank you so much, and have a great day.